What do you see the role of Scottish bakers being over the next 5 years?
So the role of Scottish Bakers, it's twofold. We're a membership organisation that is here to future-proof the bakery sector. We want to be the voice of all of our members, and we want to ensure that our members prosper and grow. So there is the business to business element of what we do. However, if we're going to future proof our members, we need to ensure that we are driving sales of their products within the Scottish market. So what we want to do is create a consumer brand from the Scottish Bakers brand mark that is a mark of integrity and quality that consumers can get behind. So with our members, if you bear the Scottish Bakers logo within your window and a consumer sees it, that'll resonate a meaning behind what Scottish Bakers is, and that trust and quality that a consumer is seeking, or a younger consumer is seeking, who will walk into your store and they will buy your products because there is that trust and the quality, the sustainability, the integrity, the history behind everything that Scottish Bakers and our members means.
Yeah, and also, we know that our members are doing amazing work kind of round the clock every year, getting better, growing together. Consumers aren't really aware of the scale of that and aren't really aware of the power of this community. So, how do you plan to take members with you on this journey and have the community at the core of the decisions that are being made with regards to the consumer facing brand?
We want to take our members on this journey and really, really be pointed in everything that we do. We are going to launch what we're calling a social media campaign that is relevant to consumers of today. Now, in terms of how we're going to onboard our members and take them on the journey, we are going to segment the membership. How are we going to do that? We are going to have a campaign that is badged Local Heroes, which is very relevant to our smaller independent craft bakeries, our craft cafe bakers. For our larger plant bakers, we are going to create the icons part of that. And for anybody that is a supplier of fine quality Scotch pies, we have pioneers. So under each of those banners, we will be creating content actually driven by you, our members. And we want to see all the great things that you're doing within your business, your sustainability journey, your innovation journey, how you're growing, how you've moved into new sectors, how you've grown your business. Really, all those points that underpin what Scottish Bakers is about. The consumer of tomorrow wants to hear what you're doing. We're not going to tell them, you're going to tell them. But the value of social media is we can engage the consumer of the future. We can be very targeted and create content that is relevant to them. You will help us create that content in an engaging way that will make them want to understand our sector and buy your products. Through our social media strategy, our aim is to build great content and build sustained engagement with different target markets and different audience. We want to use our members to create engaging content, put you at the heart of everything that we do. We want your stories, your products. This is the gold dust that, the consumer of the future wants to see. This is what's going to turn Scottish Bakers from an everyday business to business brand into something that consumers can believe in. That mark of authenticity, you are it. By using you, we can create that content to grow awareness of Scottish Bakers, the sectors, the products, and drive footfall into your stores.
You're so right, and content is king these days, and we look at the content that's going out on social media and the research that we've done into kind of food and drink content and largely video content on social media. When we think about Scottish Bakers, it's in our logo, established 1891. We've been doing this for 131 years, and I see it as having 131 years of stories to tell. And we, from talking to our members, the amazing stories that you're hearing, whether it's Mimi's Bakehouse, who Mimi left her job as a nurse. Her husband sold her taxi to start Mimi's Bakehouse, and now look where it is. We look at Fisher and Donaldson's, who are a third-generation family business. We look at Babyface Baker, who started making cakes in her oven in lockdown in her home, and now has an amazing shop and is a multi-award-winning bakery. These are the stories that customers want to hear, and if we can build that platform for Scottish Bakers and also provide it as a platform to highlight our members, then it's, the sky's the limit,
Yep. The interesting, I know the interesting thing for me is a lot of our members don't even realize their stories are so interesting. It's our job to actually extrapolate and manipulate those stories out of them because they don't know what a good story is sometimes because they are just doing their day-to-day jobs, but their day-to-day jobs are really special. And if we can take that, bottle it and use that on social media, that creates the engagement that we need to move forward. That makes us evolve in a way that we've never done in the past. Our social media content has been posts about what our members are doing, or come to our conference, or it's a presidential dance. This is taking us to a whole new level. This is a reason to believe in Scottish bakers and all of our members.
And it really evolves what Scottish Bakers is capable of doing.
The really interesting thing about what we're going to be doing with the social media strategy, it's actually a member benefit, which you probably don't see. We are going to be generating content that features you and your business, that's actually going to resonate with consumers who are going to want to buy your products. So this is a return on investment. This is part of the membership. This is something we've never done before. Part of the strategy is to learn from you, our members. I can highlight quite a few of our members that are doing social media really well, and we've trialled a bit of that. We've worked with Mimi's, we've worked with Babyface Baker, we've worked with Full Circle Bakes. We've taken over their social media channels, they've taken over ours. You guys actually create fantastic content that we can learn from, that we can engage with, that we can actually take and use on our channels. So without you, this strategy won't work.
The thing I've enjoyed as well is, we've gone into bakeries to visit and to film content. Visiting bakeries is really fun. You have to wear a hairnet sometimes, but it's a really good perk of the job.
I love working with the bakery industry. I've nearly been in post now for a year, and every visit I've had has been different. But the great thing about coming out to see all of the members is you get a great chat, a nice cup of coffee, and you get a nice cake. What more could a chief exec ask for?